along everyone? Bloody time. Alright, just out for a little cruise today. Trailmaster, Snappo in front, Mr. Flippy in front of me, and me, just the three of us. So you probably noticed something different about my bike today. It sounds a little different. That's right, it's not a two-stroke. So today I'm out riding 2024 500 EXC-F. Not my bike, just borrowed it off a friend. He's kind enough to lend it to me for the day, so big shout out for that. So it's got an acro pipe, mooses front and rear, and it's got cartridge front forks and a different rear shock. So the suspensions are all been upgraded. So original suspension was just dropped out, literally unbolt the forks, take them out in the rear shock and put this stuff in. Can't tell you too much about the suspension apart from that. So just out, yeah, trying the 500, see what it's like. Very different to the 300, I tell you, but I do like it. Been thinking about getting a 500. So there we go, but so far I do like it. So the one thing I don't like about it is the rear brake. It's in a long way compared to what I'm used to, so I've missed it quite a few times going for that rear brake. So a bigger brake tip fix that problem, I reckon. And it's probably just one of those things you get used to it, but it does sit a lot further than my 300. Apart from that, this is a sweet ass bike. So we're going to show Mr. Flippy Yankee Mine track, almost there, or Yankee Mine shaft, just up here on the right. Just here. Taken you guys here plenty of times. Just coming a different way this time, but that's alright. On the right, let's go and have a look. Tell you what folks, the more I ride this bike the more I like it. Geez, it's so good. And always sort of, I mean, this bike's got a quick shifter, and I was always under the thing like quick shifters on a road bike on a racetrack, awesome. On a road bike on the road, not necessary, but you know, still a cool thing to have. Quick shifter on a dirt bike, what do you need that for? But wow, the thing's actually fantastic, works really well, love it. Suspension on this bike's amazing. It's wasted on me, to be honest. I'm not the good enough rider to like justify it or anything, or to get the real benefits out of it, but I definitely can feel how much better it is compared to my standard 300, which has had some suspension work done to it, but nothing like this. So the question is, do I get rid of a 300 for 500? There's nothing I currently do on a 300 that I couldn't do on a 500, but there's things I could do on a 500 that I can't do on a 300. So it's a more all-rounded bike. I think the 500 is a better choice for me. Just still love my 300, that's the problem. It's such a good bike. So the last dirt bike I owned that was a 4-stroke, folks, was a 1998 XR 600. Had stone tuned pipe, Hedison pipe. It had Ballard's 620 kit through it. She was tweaked up and it was a good thing, but too old school now. No, I hated kicking the thing. Got rid of it because I didn't want to kick it. It was pretty big and heavy, you know, but it was still a good thing, you know. Had a lot of fun on it. So that stick I just hit then, didn't even feel it. Like, the bike didn't even hesitate. So good. Oh, let's spat me out a bit. Covered well though. That's what I mean, this suspension's so good. Little things like that, you realise where it's really working for you. This bike's so good. The power's so usable. Like, we just did a nasty hill climb. I didn't film it, but anyway. I would have struggled on my 300. Like, it just spins the wheel too much. This thing just bites in. It was so easy on this. Like, I did it with ease. The 300, like, I still would have done it, but it's yeah, a lot more aggressive, I suppose. This just bit in and just tracked it up. It was great. So the power on this is so usable. Really liking this bike, and it's a bit of a dual bike. I think it could be great. Damn it, now I want a 500. Mr. Flippy actually has a 23 500 and had a ride of this today, and he said, yeah, the difference between the 23 and the 24, he said he can notice the difference in this one. He said this ride's, yeah, a bit better, a bit nicer, so he likes it. You probably wonder why we call him Mr. Flippy. Well, because he flipped his 23 500 not long after he got it, and did his knee, had to have a full knee reco. Yeah, I'm actually, the more I ride it, the more I like the quick shifter on this. It's really good. Just works well. It's just really good. It's like you're not losing that drive, not losing that traction. Yeah, all in all, good bike. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it time for me to get rid of the 300 and upgrade to a 500? Keep the 300 for a little bit longer? I don't know.